So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able and it is comfortable for you to do so, could I ask you please to stand to welcome the bridal party?
Look at you, my whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours. Forever I'm yours. I get to love you. I get to love you.
Sorry, Darren. It's all just like
The way you love, it changes who I am undone, and I thank God once again. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours. Forever I choose. I get to love you. I get to love you. I get to love you. I get to love you.
Calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, apart from my party at the front, please be seated. Well, again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the lovely setting of Dodford Manor, which has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And we're here today to witness and definitely celebrate the marriage of Darren and Rebecca. And on their behalf, may I thank you all for joining with them and witnessing and celebrating this very special day. And we hope it will be a really happy and memorable day for you all. But first, I have an important question for a special gentleman, and that isn't you at the moment, Darren. May I ask, who presents Rebecca to be married to Darren?
I do.
Thank you. Would you like to give your daughter a little kiss? Perhaps shake his hand, wish him luck.
Thank you.
I need it.
Take a seat. Gentlemen, do take a seat.
Sit down. See ya.
Can I take your flowers?
Yes.
Now, I understand you two know each other.
Me too.
So if you'd like to stand a little closer.
Sorry.
You're even allowed to hold hands if you want. That looks better. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Darren and Rebecca have found in each other happiness, fulfillment and love. And their relationship has been deepened and enriched by Elsie Rose, and we especially welcome her here today, being a little bit of a scene stealer up to now. Well, Darren and Rebecca now wish to affirm their relationship and to offer each other and Elsie Rose the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. My name is Mary Leeming. I represent the registration service for West Northamptonshire County Council, and it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to conduct your ceremony today. My colleague is Vanessa Watts. As the registrar, it is her responsibility to witness your ceremony and to ensure that all the legal work is correct. So she's in charge. However, before we can proceed with the wedding ceremony, I have to ask that if any person present knows of any lawful impediment why Darren and Rebecca may not be joined in matrimony, then you should declare it now. Perfectly chosen guests. So Darren, could you please state for me your full name?
Darren Lee James Bates.
Thank you. And Rebecca, your full name?
Rebecca Elizabeth Smith.
Thank you. Well, Darren and Rebecca, before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life and to the exclusion of all others. But further, it is a solemn union to provide love, care, support and friendship to each other throughout the joys and sometimes those challenges of life. Well, I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that, to the best of your knowledge and belief, there is no lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So Darren, as promised, I'm starting with you, so please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Darren Lee James Bates,
why I, Darren Lee James Bates,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Rebecca Elizabeth Smith.
to Rebecca Elizabeth Smith.
Now your turn, Rebecca. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
why I, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Darren Lee James Bates.
to Darren Lee James Bates.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Darren and Rebecca have chosen a reading they'd like to share with you, so I'd like to invite Simon forward, because I believe he's going to do that for us.
This is Marriage is the Greatest Happiness of All by Michelle Kelly. In a marriage, two people become as one, yet they are individuals, each with their own ideas and goals. In a marriage, two people share their thoughts. They give advice, sharing their feelings, being open and loving. They must trust each other and hold on to faith while going through ups and downs. They have their smiles and they have their tears. When one is low, it is up to the other to support them, to get them back on the right track. Communication is the key. Two people united learn so much. They learn to depend, yet be independent, sometimes letting each other have time to themselves. They care for each other and protect. They make a family and become a lifeline. Together, they begin their dreams, their future, loving and growing together. With their commitment and true love, they find happiness.
Beautiful reading. I think he deserves a round of applause. Well, thank you. That was beautifully delivered, Simon. Well, marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves with each other. They share their strengths and their weaknesses, offering each other the mutual support that can only enhance all of life's experiences. And so, ladies and gentlemen, very swiftly that special moment has arrived for Darren and Rebecca to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses, families and friends. This will join them together, both formally and publicly. And though you are all witnesses to this special occasion, we do have two specially designated witnesses, and that's Carolyn and Nicola. Can I ask them to come and join us, please? okay if you need to bring Elsie Rose as well, that's not a problem. So you've been specially chosen to witness this ceremony, and therefore it's really important you hear their words, which is why I've brought you up. When you sign the schedule later, that is what you're signing to say. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, you are all witnesses. So again, if it's comfortable for you to do so, could I ask you now please to stand and join together for the celebration of their marriage. And if you now turn towards each other, keep hands joined. So Darren, we go to that question I warned you about, but I'm very confident you know the correct answer.
Don't back out.
Darren Lee James Bates, will you take Rebecca Elizabeth Smith to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love, support and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I will.
And say these words to her. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Darren Lee James Bates,
to witness that I, Darren Lee James Bates,
do take thee, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
do take thee, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
So Rebecca, your question. Rebecca Elizabeth Smith, will you take Darren Lee James Bates to be your wedded husband, to share your life with him, to love, support and comfort him, whatever the future may bring?
I will.
And again, say these words to him. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
to witness that I, Rebecca Elizabeth Smith,
do take thee, Darren Lee James Bates,
do take the Darren Lee James Bates,
Get the name right.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Well, we had no trouble hearing that, did we? Thank you. I shall call you back again very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Traditionally, ladies and gentlemen, the wedding ceremony is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. They are an outward sign of the lifelong promises that you're making to each other here today. Wear these rings as a reminder of the vows that you are pledging to each other. So I'd now like to invite Dean forward, because I understand you have those rings. Lovely. So offer them to Darren first. If you would take Rebecca's ring, place it onto the tip of her ring finger.
Which one is it, Lee?
That one. That one.
Just hold it there and say these words to her. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage,
and as a token of our love.
as a token of our love.
Pop that ring on. And now if you'd offer the other ring, Rebecca,
Thank
take
you.
Darren's ring. Place that on the tip of his finger. Again, hold it there, say these words to him. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a token of our love.
and as a token of our love.
Tom?
There it is.
Thank you, Dean. Well, Darren and Rebecca, this day will form a milestone in your lives, and we hope you will look back upon it with much love and happiness as the start of a new phase in your lives together, and that your love will deepen and strengthen throughout the years to come. Well, families and friends of Darren and Rebecca, through the vows that they have made today, they are pledging themselves to each other for the years ahead, believing that whatever life holds for them, they will share through the strength that their marriage will bring. Darren Lee James Bates and Rebecca Elizabeth Smith, you have now made your declarations of marriage as prescribed by law, and through them you've made a solemn and binding contract with each other, made here in the presence of the registrar, in the presence of your two specially chosen witnesses, but perhaps more especially in the presence of all your families and friends here assembled. And so it gives me the very greatest pleasure to pronounce that you are now lawfully joined together as husband and wife. And I think you know your next one. Well, may Vanessa, James, Siobhan and myself be the first to offer you congratulations.
Thank you.
To wish you an amazing day today, but more importantly, many happy years together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving to the official signing of the schedule. During this, even our official photographers don't get to take pictures of the couple, but please keep smiling because they may be taking them of you. Now, Darren, your first duty as a married man is to bring your wife in that amazing dress with the train carefully round to sit behind the table. The trick is stay in front of the dress.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can just sit back and relax and enjoy listening to our fabulous musicians at Acoustic Energy. So, bring her round tonight. You take the chair and I'll help with the dress.
Oh, then now? Well, no. That's fine,
We are almost at the end of our ceremony, but I'm sure you'd like to join me in thanking our fantastic musicians, Acoustic Energy. Well, it has been an absolute privilege and pleasure for Vanessa and myself to be a small part of this special day, and I know that you'll have a fabulous time here with Lydia and with Dodford team. But if you could please be upstanding one final time, confetti at the ready, and can we have a rousing welcome for Mr. and Mrs. Bates. Take it away.
You can't back it. Wow! Who's going to go chicken down there?